Welcome to today's class on ascending order. If you are a new viewer, remember to like, to subscribe, and to share this video. Thank you. Now let's start with our lesson objectives. What are the things you're going to learn in this video? Number 1, definition of ascending order. Number 2, arranging in ascending order. Now let's move to the first one, definition of ascending order. Ascending order simply means arranging numbers from small to big. It also means from down to up. Now let's look at that. It was moving up from 1 to 5. The arrow also is pointing upward, meaning it starts from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and to 5. Now let's look at the picture given. Looking at that, it shows that the plant is growing. It is increasing in height. So it means it's ascending. Let's go to the next, which is arranging in ascending order. In ascending order, we count forward. That is, we start counting from 0 to 9. From 0 to 9, counting forward. Now let's look at the example. Arrange in ascending order. We have our numbers given. So, we have 45, 12, 76, 29, and 30. The first thing to do is underline their first numbers. So we are going to write out our numbers first, which is 45, 12, 76, 29, and 30. Next, we underline all the first numbers. So I have 4, I have 1, I have 7, I have 2, and I have 3. Next, counting your numbers starting from 0 and pick the numbers as you count. So do we have 0 there? No. Do we have 1? Yes, I'm going to write my 12. Do we have 2? Yes, which is 29. Do we have 3? Yes, which is 30. Do we have 4? Yes, which is 45. Do we have 5? No. Do we have 6? No. Do we have 7? Yes, which is 76. Let's look at the next example. Arrange 36, 74, 92, 61, and 15 in ascending order. First, remember, underline their first numbers. So we're going to write out our numbers and then we underline. We have 36, 74, 92, 61, and 15. So we're going to underline their first number, which is 3, 7, 9, 6, and 1. Next, counting your numbers starting from 0 and pick the numbers as you count. So is there 1 there? Yes, which is 15. There is no 2. There is 3, which is 36. We don't have 4 that is underlined. We don't have 5. We don't have 6. Oh, we have 6, which is 61. We have 7, which is 74. And finally, we have 9 because there is no 8. so which is 92. The next example, arrange 64, 43, 59, 61, 99 in ascending order. Remember, we always start by what? Underlining their first numbers. So we are going to write it out. So we have 64, 43, 59, 61, and 99. After that, we are going to underline their first numbers, which is 6, 4, 5, 6, and 9. Next, counting your numbers starting from 0 and pick the numbers as you count. Do we have 1? No. Do we have 2? No. We also don't have 3, but we have 4, which we underline, which is 43. We have 5, which is 59. We have 6, but it is 2 numbers. Since we have 2 numbers with 6, we underline their second numbers and count. So we're going to underline 4 and 1. Remember, 1 comes before 4. So we're going to write 43, 59, 61, 64, and finally 99. 1 comes before 4. Next example is arrange 92, 40, 75, 68, and 72 in ascending order. So what are we going to do first? We'll start by underlining their first numbers. So we're going to write it out, the numbers, then we're going to underline. We have our 9, our 4, our 7, our 6, and our 7. Next, counting your numbers starting from 0 and pick the numbers as you count. Do we have 0? No. Do we have 1? No. There is no 2, there is no 3, but there is 4. We're going to write our 40. There is no 5, but there is 6, so it's 68. There is 7, but it's 2 different numbers. So since we have 2 numbers with 7, we underline what? Their second numbers and count. So we are going to underline 5 and also 2. Remember, 2 comes before 5. So we are going to start by writing our 40. After that, we are going to write our 68, 72, 75, and 92. So this is it. Thank you for watching the video. Remember to like, subscribe.